Welcome to the Virtual Drift Life. I'm your host, No Front. Today I'll be giving a guide on how to drift the OG way in Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Today I'm breaking down the original drifting method that's been in the game long before drift upgrades existed. I'll show you how it works, why it works, and how it compares to modern drift tuning. For demonstration, I'll be using the Bravado Banshee 900R and the Ubermax Sentinel XS HSW. OG drifting is the pre-drift tuning method players use for years. It's all about throttle control, weight transfer, brake taps, and specific upgrade choices. No drift handling flags, just raw technique. This method requires precision. It rewards it as well. If you mess up, the car lets you know immediately. I personally have been using low grip tires after years of understanding the game's core physics and understanding how to use the mid-drive speed boost, aka double clutching. I've seen how adding them to OG builds is beneficial. For one, you're allowed to hold more angle at slower speeds. And two, you are able to transition a lot easier. How to achieve OG drifting and how to upgrade your car. Generally, OG drifting relies on four main controls. Initiation, use either a handbrake tap, a quick flick of steering to shift weight, weight transfer, or feint entry. You want to have max suspension or suspension before the last option. Throttle control, hold partial throttle to maintain wheel spin without losing all traction. Upgrades, you'll need a level 4 or HSW power upgrades, engine, transmission, and turbo tuning. Counter steer, adjust steering angle based on the slide, not the corner. The stock wheels give you the most grip. Second grippiest are tuner wheels. Everything else is slippery. Keep the car body as stock as possible. No spoilers. They add traction. We don't need that. All body upgrades add a degree of weight and drag. The more body upgrades you have, the more unpredictable the car will behave. Last is brakes. You want to use brake modulation. Light brake taps tighten your line and correct over rotation. Only use stock brakes. GTA brakes are OP. With these combined, the car behaves predictably and smoothly, letting you chain corners. In this clip, I'm simply tossing the Bravado Banshee 900R without being stanced.
Okay, the networks are down.
What is stanced? A stanced car is a car that has its suspension lowered to the extreme maximum. You can achieve this by taking any firearm and shooting at the lower portion of the metal rim and dropping the suspension either once or twice. For the effect to be the greatest, drop the suspension twice. Be sure not to shoot your tires out. You can achieve this feat on just about every car that existed in the game since launch up to about 2018 to 2020. Here in this clip, I'm removing the hood because it achieves a better weight distribution on this vehicle. Makes it more predictable. By stancing a car in GTA 5, this achieves higher wheel spin because of an in-game mechanic that causes higher torque with more suspension agitation. YouTube channels such as Buffy1322, Stevie Wonder Kid, RWD, Car Digital Addict, have all went over this. It's a well-known fact. The mechanic has been in GTA since launch. Its primary use was purely cosmetic when it was discovered, allowing most of us enthusiasts to lower our cars further than what LS Customs or Benny's would allow, giving us another way of expressing creativity with our cars. So now our vehicle is prepared. It stands fully upgraded and ready to drift. This may just be placebo or a bit of immersion, but I like to have the window down. Keep the window down so I can see through the window when I slide and the car swings, and I can see the tachometer going up and down based on my throttle application. But now since the car is stanced, it'll effortlessly burn rubber. Let's see how it handles. My inputs are not delayed, immediate. The steering is a lot more reactive. The car is prone to understeer at slower speeds. I have way more throttle control. I have way more agility with the car. I'm able to manipulate it exactly how I want and create my own line. I stated before, you can achieve this on pretty much any car that existed since launch up to 2018 to 2020, meaning all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive cars as well. To achieve the drifting you're witnessing in this video, you'll need to be in a vehicle that is rear-wheel drive. The Banshee 900R is one of the most iconic OG drift builds. It has a long wheelbase, high torque, and predictable oversteer. The best technique for it: initiate with a handbrake, then hold about 30 to 50% throttle in the long corner. Use handbrake and regular brakes to control your line, stop it from snapping. It favors big wide slides and fat sections, not so much parking lots and tight corners. The Sentinel XS HSW handles tighter and reacts faster to inputs. With HSW upgrades, it becomes extremely responsive, but can be twitchy. Best technique for it? Use a weight transfer flick instead of the handbrake, feint entry. Maintain steady, light throttle for smoother angle. Countersteer earlier with smaller movements. This car excels in city-style cornering, linking tighter drift lines. As with the 900R, we're going to stance this vehicle as well, using any firearm, shooting below the brake rotor on the metal rim. What's the difference between OG drifting and drift upgrade? Drift upgrade simplifies drifting by boosting slip angle steering lock, and stability. OG drifting requires more consistency and timing. Look at some key differences. OG drifting rewards precision, smaller angles, and natural car physics. While on the other side, drift upgrade gives exaggerated angle and easier control. Neither method is quote-unquote better, but OG drifting shows a higher level of command over a vehicle and technique. In the following clips, watch for these 4 things: the feathering of the throttle, quick steering corrections, how weight transfer starts every drift, and the way brake taps adjust every drift angle. Use these fundamentals, and you could drift nearly anything in the game without relying on drift tuning. Well, in conclusion, guys, this is the full breakdown of OG drifting in GTA Online. Practice each part individually, then start linking corners. With enough time behind the wheel, OG drifting becomes smooth, consistent, and way more satisfying than assisted drifting. Stay sideways, my friend.